Hi everybody, welcome to Morning Tea with Omotola. Grab your cup and join me as we dive into stories, trends and happenings around the world, all through my unique opinion and perspective. Let's sip, share and spark conversation together. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, share the stories and leave your comment according to your opinion. Hello everyone, welcome to Morning Tea with Omotola. I hope you all are having a nice time and getting ready for the new year. Today's video is a story that I started following a few weeks ago. This couple has brought a roller coaster of emotional feelings to their viewers. They are a Chinese and Zambian couple that just got introduced and married a few months ago. Their names are JinTao and Anita, or some call her Angela. JinTao is a 35 years old Chinese man, never married, no kids, never dated, and doesn't know how it is to have a girlfriend. In other words, never kissed and probably never hugged. So he came with a full package. Anita, also known as Angela, is a 20-year-old Zambian lady. Very vibrant, very lively. She has dated before, so she knows how it is or feels to be treated by a partner. JinTao was introduced to Anita in Zambia by his uncle and his uncle's boss. He was presented to Anita as a shy 35-year-old man who has never dated, but he's a cool and a good man ready to get married. Anita, who is lively and adventurous, saw the opportunity and quickly took it. She knows it will give her exposure, probably fulfill her dream of traveling abroad and also help her take good care of her family. Well, the grass is not always greener on the other side. I'm going to try as much as possible to summarize the story into 2 or 3 videos so we can quickly get caught up with them, and this will be the first video. Before I continue, if you're new here and you have not already subscribed, please don't forget to do so you can be notified when I upload new stories. Also, don't forget to drop your opinion and views in the comment section below. Remember, your opinion could be for or against. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, so no judging. Please come along with me as we narrate this story.
JinTao and Anita, the journey to a new life or a marriage in hell. A match made across cultures. JinTao, a reserved 35-year-old Chinese man, arrived in Zambia with his uncle, Mr. Zhan, in search of a wife. JinTao had never dated, and his reserved nature made him a puzzle to those who met him. His uncle, determined to help him settle down, reached out to Mr. Hang, a businessman and informal matchmaker who had successfully facilitated marriages between Chinese men and Zambian women. It was during a casual visit to a shoe store in Zambia, owned by a fellow Chinese man, that JinTao's path crossed with Anita's. Anita, a lively 20-year-old Zambian woman, caught JinTao's attention. When asked to choose among the group of young women present, JinTao quietly pointed to Anita. Anita, intrigued by the opportunity, agreed to meet JinTao's family. Shortly after, the families convened at Anita's home, where her mother, a single parent, and her grandparents gave their blessings. The dowry negotiations followed, with Anita's family presenting their requests. JinTao's family fulfilled all requirements, and the engagement was sealed. Shadows of the past. As the wedding plans moved forward, trouble surfaced. It was discovered that Anita was still communicating with her ex-boyfriend. The situation escalated when someone leaked Anita's private photos to Chinese social media, causing an uproar. Furious, Mr. Hang reported the incident to authorities, ensuring that both the ex-boyfriend and the person responsible for the leak were dealt with. Although the scandal was resolved, It left Anita feeling exposed and JinTao more withdrawn than ever. Anita also grew uneasy about JinTao's quiet demeanor and his habit of smoking in silence. He rarely initiated conversations, leaving her wondering about his true feelings. When Anita expressed her concerns to Mr. Zhan and Mr. Hang, they reassured her. "He's a reserved man," Mr. Zhan explained. "He's never been in a relationship, so he's shy. But he means well, and you'll be fine." A new beginning. Despite Anita's doubts, the couple had a beautiful wedding in Zambia. Friends and family celebrated their union, and for a brief moment, Anita felt hopeful. She and JinTao spent their first night as husband and wife at a local hotel before preparing for their journey to China. However, bureaucratic delays with Anita's visa extended her stay in Zambia for several weeks. Her growing skepticism resurfaced, but Mr. Hang and Mr. Zhan assured her they would sponsor her and her mother's trip to China. "If you're not comfortable in China," Mr. Hang promised, "you can cancel the second wedding and return to Zambia." The reassurance soothed Anita's nerves, and when her visa was finally approved, she was overjoyed. The journey to China. Anita, her mother, JinTao, Mr. Zhan, and Mr. Hang boarded a flight to China together. For Anita, it was a mix of excitement and anxiety. She dreamed of new opportunities but was unsure what awaited her in this foreign land. Upon landing in China, Anita was overwhelmed by the bustling cities and the stark contrast to her life in Zambia. The family introduced her to JinTao's parents, who were warm but reserved, much like their son. During her stay, Anita began to notice more about JinTao. His rigid routines, difficulty in expressing emotions, and discomfort with social interactions led her to wonder if he might have an undiagnosed condition. Viewers of Mr. Zhan and Mr. Hang's social media accounts speculated that JinTao could be on the autism spectrum or have developmental delays. The decision. As Anita settled into life in China, she explored the local culture, tried new foods, and bonded with JinTao's family. Her mother's presence provided comfort, but the looming question of her future with JinTao remained. Would she go through with the second wedding, or would she return to Zambia? Mr. Hang and Mr. Zhan continued to document every step of the journey, drawing both support and criticism from viewers. Some praised Anita for her bravery. "She's making the most of an incredible opportunity." Others condemned the matchmakers. They knew something was wrong with JinTao and weren't transparent about it. What next? The story of JinTao and Anita is far from over. In a tale that intertwines cultural differences, personal growth, and public scrutiny. The couple must decide whether love can bridge their vast divides. For now, Anita remains in China, weighing her options and hoping that her decision will lead to a brighter future for herself and her family.
Well, you have heard the story up till here, and there is still more to come. What do you think so far? Do you think Anita will go ahead with the China wedding, or she will wake herself up and go back to Zambia with a divorce? Do you think JinTao will get better and ready for the adventure, or he's just going to be who he is? I'll be glad to read your opinions in the comment section. Remember, you are entitled to your opinions, so don't forget to share them in the comment section, and don't forget to come back for more stories. If you're joining me for the first time, welcome to Morning Tea with Omotola, where we share stories, happenings, and trends all around the world. Thanks for watching. See you next time.